All right, got the car to the shop. Now it's time to get it up on the lift, check it out underneath, give it a safety test so I can go drifting.
No.
This thing came stuffed full of parts. Shall we unpack it? Spare coilovers, more coilovers. You know when people buy storage units and like they get to open it all up to see what's in it? That's what this feels like. Ooh, that's gorgeous. So fresh and so clean. What else? Ooh, yeah, washing mitt. Nice. Always good to keep it clean. Another headlight. Oh yeah, this one's got a broken mounting point, it looks like. That would be why. We've got a keyless entry remote. We've got some gaskets. More gaskets. Parts. Spare parts. Always necessary. More parts. We've got a spare door handle. Spare oil pan. Another headlight. Dude, the parts just keep flowing out of this thing. There's so many parts. JDM license plate. Heck yeah. Inner tie rod. A whole thing of cleaners. Car wash shampoo. Cleaner and degreaser. Ceramic coating. Wheel cleaner. Quick detail, and tire shine. Some pink vinyl pinstriping tape. Another valve cover. And some Japanese instructions. Oh, we're almost to the bottom of the pile. Let's see, we've got a throttle body. 2. All right. So you've got the pair of throttle bodies, engine cover, more covers. I don't see a lid for the battery. Oh my goodness. All the oil filters. K&N oil filter, oil filter, oil filter. Oil filters for days. A tail light. An Altezza tail light. The bezel, shifter bezel. All right. Finally got to the bottom of it. There is a seat frame in here. I don't know what fits or doesn't fit on there. Also, a whole flappy roll of Avery Dennison wrap that matches the outside right now. This like really pretty pearlescent white. Well, glittery white? Pearlescent? I don't know what the difference is. What else? Oh, the rest of the engine cover. The parts are just never ending, I swear. Organized chaos hat. More vinyl. More vinyl. So here's the car after taking all the parts out. We've got the belts down there. It's empty over here. There's a freaking floor mat down here. Probably will get rid of that whole thing. There's belts here, there's a seat frame, and there's all that. So there's a little light, some spare bolts, always important. A couple pennies. Oh, wristbands for days. All right, now time to make a drift ready so I can take it to the track for the first time this week. And here's my pile of parts that were shoved in the car. So the plan of attack today is getting rid of a lot of stuff. It doesn't have wipers, so ditching the wiper motor. It doesn't have a blower motor, so getting rid of the heater. It doesn't have a condenser, so getting rid of all the AC parts. Maybe getting rid of the carpet? I'm not fully convinced though. I just really want to do a full gut on it. And then a safety inspection and kind of fixing all the little stuff that needs to be done so that it can be drifted later this week. Bye! It's hard to do it with one hand. Yeah. All right, so did a full bolt check on it, touched all the bolts, made sure they were nice and tight, mounted these a little bit more solid. Some of the stuff underneath was just not happy, like this W frame over here. It was rusted and only half of it is actually on, so I got rid of it. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do as far as stiffness later, but if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. Other than that, now it's time to get to the inside and start cleaning up and add the passenger seat and figure out what I'm gonna do about the windows that want to keep going up. Bye. So the window on this thing was really finicky. This was a flood car, so a lot of the electronic stuff was really finicky, including the windows. So every time you would close this door, well, I mean, first off, the detents don't work, so the door practically closes itself. Yeah, but every time you would close this door, the window would go up. And the best way to handle not getting your head chopped off every time you close the door is get rid of the window. And then that window had trouble with opening or closing. It wouldn't go up. And then one time when connecting the battery again, it decided to go up. And then when the key was out, I pushed the button and it decided to go down, even though there shouldn't have been any power connected to it. So that one's coming out too. It's a drift car. It doesn't need windows, right? So I got a little carried away. I might be doing a full gut now. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I really just want to get sideways, but in the meantime, find work to do. I'm so used to clutch in, gas off. My muscle memory says you're shifting.
Can I try it? That's it. Yeah, kick it hard. Kick it. There it is. Yeah.
So I did my first clutch kick around this corner to get it into this bay, and I cried because it was so beautiful and exciting. I'm gonna be a damn mess on my first drift day. I just can already feel it. So today I took like the whole back half of the interior out, put in a passenger seat, fixed the driver's seat. It was kind of like binding up, so I lubed that up and got the belts fitted and everything. Put a fire extinguisher in it, did a bolt check on the whole thing, and tightened up a couple things that just needed tightening and adjusting and bracketry and such. And then later this week I'll align it, and then first drift day coming up.